Good morning everybody, it is Wednesday and we are halfway through with Judges, and so today we'll be looking at verses 6 to 10. So yeah, let's just get on with it. So here, the first little bit, we see Deborah commanding Barak to assemble 10,000 men, which is crazy because that's so many men, up Mount Tabor to fight. We see her bravery and her leadership in these two verses, like just like telling them to go do this, and I think whilst being a leader, Deborah was also very much about trusting God and doing what's right for his people. So although she was telling the Israelites to go, she was trusting God and trusting that he would lead them into victory. And then in verse 8 we see Barak saying to her, if you go with me I will go, but if you don't go with me I won't go. I find this interesting that Barak said that and wouldn't go to Mount Tabor unless Deborah went with him. It shows how much he clearly trusted her and trusted her faith in their victory, or in their battle, which was really interesting actually. And then throughout this verse we see Deborah being sent out with Barak to go up Mount Tabor, but instead of keeping that victory to herself, she gives the victory to God. And we see that in verse 9 where it says, certainly I will go with you, said Deborah, but because of the course you are taking, the honour will not be yours, for the Lord will deliver Sisera into the hands of her women. So although they may be fighting a battle and winning it, she's saying this is not our victory to take, it's God's. God led us here, God got us here, which I think is really interesting, and I think in this case is something that I think we should be doing. I definitely can relate to this, as I think just like the little victories in life, I think I could be giving them to God. So I think I can take stuff from Deborah and put it into my own life. So I think that the verses today I thought was really interesting, and I really enjoyed the trust Deborah had, but also her leadership, and I think that's something that I will definitely be taking into my life, trusting God and knowing that he can fight the battles that we may not necessarily see, but he sees and he's with us every step of the way, just like he was with Deborah. And yeah, I think it's really cool. And then on the last verse it says Deborah also went up with him, so we see her actually going up. Whether earlier we saw that Barak's asking her, if you will go I will go, but if you don't go I won't go. But then as we look down further into verse 10 we can see that she does go, and then Barak also goes with her. So yeah, I think I think it just shows their level of trust that both Barak and the Israelites have in Deborah in this battle. But yeah, so hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.